Sharif, Mohammed and Natalia. So very good panelists, and they have got very good knowledge about the subject. They have been already doing the international business and making impact. That is a very, very important part. As you know that this COVID has already disrupted the small businesses and the humans also being, and the geopolitical situation like Ukraine-Russia war and now the Middle East war with Israel-Gaza. So these are the very important crises in the global arena, and how you can make the international trade very important. So the ladies and gentlemen who are already in the panel, they will give you certain insights about the international trade. And this is the opportunity for me to moderate this panel. As you know that small and medium enterprises, they are the backbone of our economy. They contribute, I think, 29 to 30% of the GDP, and they have the 50% of the export and creating 70 to 80% of the employment. Okay, so they are very, very important, and how they can be made the global player. Various global countries, they are having different kind of rules and regulations. They face challenges. They have got very challenging situation of the credit technology and the market access. The theme of this conference. So credit is the most challenging job for these small and medium enterprises. So we have Dr. Tasmin, who can just focus on the international business, how they are already impacting on their life and the businesses. And before proceeding further, let's have your introduction, please, Dr. Tasmin.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much, sir. I'm Dr. Tasneem Sharif. I come from Hyderabad, India. I'm professionally a company secretary and advocate, gold medalist in law, PhD, and I'm also an IIM talent. I carry 20 years of experience. So basically, I'm in the role of as a trade commissioner for Africa, and also we have started a non-profit organization which is named as Diplomatic Club, where we help corporates to grow globally. Not only compliances we help them in, we help them to reach the market globally. So in this, that's about me.
Mr. Mohammed, you can just introduce yourself and your company businesses that will help us in getting understanding the international trade.
Yes, my name is Muhammad Mahabualam Mani, CIP. CIP means commercially important person from by the government of Bangladesh. And I am the founder Bangladesh Business Forum President এবং founder Bangladesh Business Council Dubai, founder Vice President. My company name is Producer Energy Group for Electronics and Electronic, and Muhammad Mahmoud Perfume Industries Group also. I am the father of all child because I am introduced. My first child is the MBBS doctor, is daughter. Second in living in UK citizenship, and second is in Canada. Study also in Canada, civil engineer and living there. And third one is boy, is inherited University in Dubai campus, Ireland, is IBM, International Business Management. Fourth one is the 19th smallest one, is the Sharjah University, American University in Sharjah, Chemical Engineering. I explain of my family because we are everybody busy for money and everything. We have to invest in family also because of next generation. That's why I think of my family because my wife also here and she also to be proud because she is giving her life to all of my kids. That's why I introduce you. Everybody was thinking why he is introduced like this. This is also one kind of invest of human being. Right? That's why I coming here in 1992 Saudi Arabia and my get to in Dubai 2000. My business diversification. I thinking if I do business in Saudi Arabia, I cannot do everything because you know Saudi Arabia is the not modernization country. Now they become the latest modernization. Now, just 5 years. That's why I decided to come to Dubai. And then I coming to Dubai, I introduce many companies and many sector investment. And first I think I want to happiness and society, any balance, any imbalance I want to destroy by the work and social work and education. That's why I starting to human job opportunity I do. Because now I got 1,000 employees before 3 years. Now I just 700 I serving now because of COVID. This is also for my small trying to do this my service. What time I coming here, that time I get only $100 from mom and take this money also, not invest, I keep in the year. And then from 2000, from hotel coming Dubai, and then this company become yearly turnover more than 500 million. And then I go sector by sector. And then I establish organization, and I established 2 organizations, and I established also Education Institute of Bangladesh, and I established also foundation, my mother and father name, and local. I increased the local society religion because I am not a Muslim, but I increase that our Hindus religion. I make the temple, I make the mosque and education institute locally. This is my hobby. I told you first. I introduce myself because of I want to balance, imbalance I want to balance by the education and by the business, by employment. This is my simple life mind. And then in future also I try to connect things. Today I coming here, I want to first special thing from my heart, the Chakradhar Agrawal, who is the founder, my president also vice president here. Special thank to them because I am honored to hear invitation. I am very lucky to invitation Mr. Agrawal. I am very, very proud to hear. I got a lot of my teacher here because here one of my teacher is the Shivangi Chakravarti and one of my Mr. Tishtabaram sir also in front of here. Today I coming morning, I mind that second chapter beginning because here coming everybody something business community. My life many seminar I conference doing. Just kind of conference first time I see. Everybody coming for work and something giving and taken and giving. Other conference many reasons they coming. Something coming coming want to take award like this. But here coming everybody necessary coming. Otherwise nobody coming here. Additional no area ordinary. Everybody is all of my partners and my teacher. I am the smallest one here.
Very interesting, sir.
Okay.
We are coming up with the next question. Okay. So this is the story has already changed Mr. Alam's life. He has narrated his story
our small businessman, and he has already transformed from one business to many businesses, and he has already got settled in Dubai. So we have another panel member, and she's a dynamic lady over here, Natalia. So you can introduce Natalia in brief so that we can proceed with the topic.
Thank you. Good evening. Добрый вечер. Bună seara. In English, in Romanian, and in Ukrainian. Because like I said, I was born in Ukraine and a part of my life I lived in Moldova also. And now I live in Dubai. But my life started from art, and I have experience in efficiency, okay, in the United States in 2016. And it was very good experience. After that experience, I started to know more about green lifestyle, about technologies, and about different kinds of technologies which go me to convey green life NGO in Moldova and to provide green lifestyle. Well, people not was ready for this, but I was powerful in my mind. And now, from 2016, I'm a healthy lifestyle philanthropist, and during this time, I opened a restaurant Green Life about healthy lifestyle, about healthy food, and started to practice meditation, yoga, and change myself, because I know that everything is started from us, and after it's going to change around. And now, in my life, the first is mental health, physical and soul harmony first place taken, and after everything really like in harmony, okay, with myself. Well, I have really big experience in this direction. Maybe in English it's more hard to say now, but in Russian more, or in Ukrainian, or in Romanian. Okay, but shortly I can say that this is really very interesting how is closed-door technology are going to echo, to green, and it's during 20 years, around 20 years. And right now in Dubai, in UAE, it's very, very popular green ecology and technologies and art also, actually. And from my side, I help to do my best here and to provide all my knowledges which I can influence on better part in this direction.
Very interesting, Natalia. As international businesses has already been very important for SMEs, and WASME, World Association for Small and Medium Enterprises, it was established in 1980, and we have got a consultative and observer status of the United Nations also, and we have got member representatives in more than 100 countries. So this is the platform where we are just transforming the SMEs across globe. How we can support the SMEs in the international business, how they can impact in their life also. So we have got Dr. Tasmin. She will be just highlighting about what her role in just impacting the SMEs businesses.
Thank you, sir. To our diplomatic club, I could say, I could vouch that there is no other organization unlike the diplomatic club where we are purely focusing on youth diplomacy, trade and economic diplomacy, and cultural diplomacy, and of course people's diplomacy. These four categories are the most essential, critical things required for any country. And we
Wonderful. So, as she has already talked about various types of platforms she has created to support SMEs to sustain, scale up, and revive their business. As I have already mentioned, the pandemic was the most important in the crisis in their life. Majority of the small businesses, they have already wind up their establishment, and she is doing well. Okay, now we have got Mr. Alam, and he has already narrated his story about how he was a small businesses and he has already transformed. So, how means you are doing the international trade? As you have already talked about various types of business portfolios you have, perfume and other things you were just talking about. So, how you are carrying out?
I am doing currently 11 country my own business, own company is there. But we have two organizations, we are connecting many organizations. If you want to future speedy business, you have to connect it as like this SME conference, and we have to do B2B. And many organizations can help you each other. SME can grow faster. Such as kind this today conference also give me more opportunity to address lot of my friends creation among I will share some my idea and creativity. And I already learning many things from first conference days here. First session hot time starting this vice president also giving good speech also here. My idea is that if you want to advance SME company in the world and speedy, I have to innovation and new technology. We have to have sustainable productivity. Need to do more, and then need to skill development also as she told. And then one speaker was Mustafa Ali before. He also introduced very good and clearly everybody how to do UE business in the world situation, because his father came here 1958 to today. His company and his father company running very well, and this Mustafa Ali was the famous person is here. We have very good connectivity in the world, not only UE. I hope this organization also build up everybody together, and we will can grow together. My company slogan: we will grow together, we will build up together. We born for joy.
Wonderful. So, he has already mentioned innovation and skill development. These are the two parameters he has already adopted to scale up his businesses. So we have got Natalia. She was just talking about energy sector and the yoga. She was just talking about. So how this energy and the yoga transform this international trade?
Well, everything. I think that for everything is energy. We are energy. And I know 100% that each family and each person need to do yoga, because yoga is open your mind, is do yourself, is remind you who are you and about your power. Because inside we are 100 or thousands times more powerful than outside. And people need to remember about it, because people forget. Because all technologies which we have now in the world are done from our mind, are done from us, like a sample. It's like how working our brain, what skills we have different skills. And metaverse is the same, it's our imagination. Because our mind has power, and in yoga, we can practice every day, and we can remind ourselves and can become more powerful daily, and will be healthy, mentally and physically. That's, I think that we need to have yoga every day, and our families also, and we will have happy life and healthy planet. That's it.
Wonderful. So, she has already connected yoga practices to the small business and making it the international market. So, this is very, very important. WASME has already created one triangular model to transform the small businesses. We have got the government, then academia, then the industry. Government, they have got the policies and the schemes. Academia, they have got the research inputs and for the small businesses. They have got the skill development, as Mr. Alag has already mentioned about, and the industry, they have got startup and the MSMEs. As we have also collaborated with the World Leaders Summit for transforming this SMEs through startup. Because startups are, they have got the idea, and on the other hand, the SMEs are the traditional players, they have got the family businesses and all. So a startup can support their businesses. As I can take you the one example of the Paytm in India, they have also transformed the fintech industry. And if you visit India, you can see everybody is accepting money through Paytm, through barcode, through UPI. That is called the Unified Payment Interface. So this is very, very important to have, as Natalia has already talked about. This yoga and all kind of things will support the small businesses. I can tell you, if you have the IQ, it was supposed that if you have the good IQ, you are the brilliant student. Then it came with emotional quotient, EQ, emotional quotient, because you need to handle your customers very politely. Then it came with SQ, the social quotient. If you have the good context, you are the king in the market. Now, the spirituality quotient, that is called SQ again. So how to handle pressure? So you might have already seen in the World Cup, in the World Cup final, sorry, India collapsed because they did not handle the pressure in the final. So this is very, very important. They were already on 11 matches. Then those Dr. Tasmin, how you can just carry forward this discussion?
As you rightly said, we could not handle the pressure. So, through our diplomacy club, we are trying to educate, inculcate among the new generation, among the youth, through our youth diplomacy, how to take stress during these periods. I mean, we could see the young generation take extreme steps. They could not take defeat. We are trying to help them out to come out of this situation through our various programs.
Wonderful. Would you like to say something, Mr. Alam?
I like to say this organization we should go forward in future and we should learning and we should give some ideas in future. And today I am very proud to hear, give me the opportunity to speak something. I like to thank you all of today organizer and who is the connected to this organizer today making this good thing here. I'm very I want to give to them thank you and I want to work with you in future inshallah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Natalia, the last concluding question on the topic, how you have already mentioned the yoga and other parameters, they are just transforming the small businesses and making lives also. And they are also handling patients and all. So you can just conclude with your remarks on that topic.
Well, okay. I will not say over everything because I used to be shortly, but I can say in 3 words in my life. I have building construction company, I have restaurant and market. I have also import company, architecture design company in 2 countries. And here I have also. Well, and now I started a new project about yoga and digital, and also I'm the artist and the yoga teacher. When I do it, yes, of course, I was a fashion designer also. I have experience, yeah. Yeah, it's the same, of course, because I'm many years you see. And how I have in my body this look, well, I do yoga. I can explain shortly. Yoga is not just about exercises. First, this pressure coming to thickness bodies which we have. Every body, mental body here, and after the physical body. And after medicine, medical workers they say that you can do nothing cancer. Yeah, my mom was ill by cancer. And I know that this is very hard experience, and that's why I advise to everyone start from now because after it's later. Because when we don't take care about our energy, we cannot help us after. Thank you.
Wonderful. Yeah.
It is only through people's diplomacy we can connect with each other, and I'm sure all these problems can be solved through talking to each other. And I come from India, and we are almost crossing the 4 trillion mark in GDP. We will be soon the number 4th country in the world. When the entire world was going through corona, India has supplied corona vaccines to almost 150 countries, though the country was insufficient. So it is only through interpersonal talk, helping each other, we can help each other globally wherever we are. Irrespective of which country, which continent you belong, please help each other. Thank you so much.
So wonderful talk. So I would like to just conclude the session with the takeaway of this session. That if you have any question, you can ask from the audience, then I can conclude. If anybody is having any query, no. Yeah.
കേട്ടിട്ടാണ്
Would you like to ask?
കേട്ടിട്ട് കുറച്ച് പോറ്
Yeah, my question is on
ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ ടെൻഷനില്ല ഒരു ഫുള്ളും
diplomacy. And
അല്ലേ
it's increasingly
ഒന്നും
becoming
വിഷയമില്ല എല്ലാം സ്ട്രീറ്റ്
something that has been left to the forte of a certain, elite, conversation. How are we able to bring diplomacy on it, because when anybody will hear diplomacy, diplomatic, it's perceived as a forte for high-level conversations. I think it's important. I really commend you for what you're doing. How do we bring it to a level where all of us collectively, from grassroots, be able to embrace it and then appreciate it? And also to Vanessa, Natalie, where should we find a place? Since you're in the UAE now, I'm sure some of the men here are also considering, because it's healthy, it's something that boosts our health. SME, to start a business and manage a business can be nerve-wracking. It's not for wimps. Starting and managing a business and growing a business is not for wimps. And it's important that our health is also, considered a very critical part of what we do. Without health, we can't do anything. So, is there any forum anywhere where we can also reach out to, delve deeper into yoga and how we can embrace it for those of us who are domiciled in the UAE? Thank you very much.
Would you like to add something?
Yeah, whenever we hear the word diplomacy, we connect that it relates to the government. Diplomacy is no more a government business at all. It's a people interaction, how international talk, how to connect your skills, to promote your trade, your country.
നല്ല കളറല്ലേ പക്ഷേ
So we are simplifying that.
സ്റ്റുഡിയോ
We are bringing to everyone through our people's diplomacy.
കുറച്ചും കയറ്റി
Any query? Yeah.
Madam, you told me about depending on each other and all. So you're from India. You talked about India. India is almost 9,000-year-old country, whereas America or Canada come last 500 years. And the word Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam originated in India more than 5,000 years back. It means the whole world is one family. So people are missing this concept now because the polarization by governments, the religion, the caste, creed, people forget that we all are universal by birth. And the whole universe belongs to us. Each and every human on earth. We are not global. Because after 50 years, we will be touring to Mars, we will be touring to the sun, we will be touring to maybe sun also. Okay, so the world is changing. So the mindset of the people, we have to change. Because too much polarization of people, it's a big problem in the world. So I would like to know your opinion about
The
it.
initiation has started with G20 being hosted at Delhi. One earth, one family, one nation.
Yeah.
And the entire world has adopted that.
Not only here, that's what I'm saying. It's universe. Because we are part of the ecosystem of the universe. If there is no universe, there is no earth. So people have to open, and each and every human represent the universe. We are the universe. So there are 8 billion universe in this world. So people have to change. That's why I am writing a book called Universal Citizens. We would like to include all of you in that book. Thank you very much.
Wonderful initiative. So we will have one last question. Okay, last question. We are running out of time.
My question to Mrs. Natalia, just earlier you mentioned about the yoga. So have you taken this yoga as a commercial part? This is number one. If yes, how you feel with your other commercial part? Just now you also mentioned you have the construction company, you have some other companies. So if you compare, which is better and how you feeling about this? And to Mr. Alam, just to you my question. What are your feelings about the law and order in Amiral? Because you are from Bangladesh, but very good you are doing from Amiral. And you already awarded CAP from our country. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zidar Rahman. Zidar Rahman is the prominent